What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. E here. Welcome back to another TLEV Media video. I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood to cover all that has been announced for Friday the 13th for the Jason Universe maze for Halloween Horror Nights 2025. And let's talk about the ride vehicle reveal for the mega movie Summer. So why don't you join me on this extraordinary adventure? Walking through City Walk and heading to Universal Studios on a very historical day. Today is Friday the 13th, and in just an hour or so we should be getting our announcement on Friday the 13th. I don't know the last time that we've had an announcement on Friday the 13th, but I'm very excited to see what it is, and let's get into the park and talk about it. I already have an idea. I mean, look, we all have an idea. By the time this video is out already, you guys know what it is. And like, honestly, we've all had just this assumption and this idea that this IP would be announced on Friday the 13th. So let's just go in the park so we can talk about it a little bit more. And even though it's Friday the 13th, it's also the official beginning of Mega Movie Summer. We had the opportunity of getting a little bit of a preview of that. So in this video, I'll put a little bit of snippets from that preview, especially the major reveal of the ride vehicle for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. But yes, Mega Movie Summer has officially begun. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We have the announcement. Jason Universe.
Man,
Nico.
I'm so sweaty. I'm nervous, I'm anxious.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've had Jason since 2015 with Titans of Terror.
All right, let's play the trailer right now.
Live the horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Jason Universe and more.
And merch is now out. As you guys can see, we've got ourselves a camper mug right here, kind of cool. The shirt's pretty cool, the Jason Universe shirt. Now this is actually the back of the shirt. There's the front right there. Now that I think is cool. Whoa. And I'm assuming this is the same $33 as usual. Per use. It is per use, 33, but that is a pretty cool shirt. And that's like the preview shirt, if you think about it. That's a pretty sick preview shirt.
That is a sick preview shirt.
And then the newest piece right here, our puzzle piece. It's not really a stained glass piece. They're calling it a puzzle piece. Kind of, sort of.
Puzzle piece. I'm
gonna
keep calling it stained glass.
It's stained glass, and I'm assuming it's going up here. That would make sense. I don't know why they don't have one out for us to see, but you know what? That's the only That's the only thing that would make sense, honestly. So we're gonna pick it up again. Remember, $8. Yeah, man. This is amazing. Wow, Jason Universe.
Excited.
Holy moly! So with the announcement, let's talk a little bit about where it's going to be located. Well, we're right here by the Mummy Queue. We've been speculating and it's been rumored that this was going to be the location. In all honesty, it has to be this. I mean, the facade right now looks like it's going to be Jason's shack from the second movie. The first time you see Jason, actually, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, spoiler alerts also. But yeah, I mean, this is the facade. It's gonna be interesting. It's the Jason Universe. However, it's not like what we thought it was gonna be. At least at the moment, what it sounds like, it's gonna be one version of Jason Voorhees. It looks like it's gonna be the new version of Jason Voorhees that we've been seeing. Those concept arts from like A24, the new Jason that they're gonna use for every kind of Friday the 13th thing that they drop. Which I'm kind of disappointed. I do wish that they were able to do more like of a legacy thing where we were able to see different versions of the mask. I know there's not as many different versions as, like, say, Leatherface had. However, it would have still been cool to see the different versions of Jason Voorhees. So we know for sure that we're going to go back to Camp Crystal Lake. We're going to be walking through the forests. We're going to be walking through the cabins. We're going to be seeing some of the infamous kills. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Honestly, like, this is going to be a heavy hitter for sure. People are going to absolutely love this maze. And in all honesty, I know it's a Titan of Terror, and I have a thing against Titans of Terror, but we haven't had Jason Voorhees in such a long time. I think it is the perfect time to bring him back. So a lot still got to go down for the facade. Of course, these black walls, I don't think are going to stay black. I really hope they don't, but they won't change for a long time because, well, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to be a bunch of trees or something like that, some foliage of some sort, kind of like what we've seen in the past with Evil Dead back in the day, where you kind of enter the forest right away. So that's probably what they're going to add towards the end of the entire detailing of the facade. And then if you look towards the back, towards the ending of the maze, you can see they kind of started to detail the walls a little bit. Could be some cabin walls. We always get black wall endings. They are scary if, you know, like say like for Insidious, that worked out really well. But I think that if we change it up a little bit, give a little bit of detailing with a bunch of Jason Voorhees at the end, it'll be killer for sure. And I've stopped by over here by Parisian Square. As you can see now, it's actually Lion Estate over here. A little bit of it's been added. These columns got more details. We're getting this like patchy look now, which is pretty cool to see. Again, we still have these like rocks in the middle, the bricks in the middle. So I don't think this is going to be the final color, but it is, like I said before, very grandiose. It's a lot. It seemed a lot bigger than the previous one. And then we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna go inside those boxes. I'm assuming we're gonna see the pictures of whatever monstroses will be in there. But of course, only time will tell. So we, you know, saw all the merch, but let's talk a little bit about Mega Movie Summer. Take a little break from Halloween Horror Nights, and let's go flashback a little bit to the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Ride Vehicle reveal. So, getting ready for the reveal. We're just gonna go on right here. Look at it. It's all covered up. Here we go.
So how about we shift gears? See what I did there? Yeah. Because right behind me, construction is full speed ahead on something seriously exciting. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is coming to Universal Studios Hollywood in 2026! Our first ever high-speed outdoor roller coaster, and we cannot wait. This ride will rocket guests 72 miles per hour along 4,100 feet of elaborate track in a fully rotational ride vehicle, creating the seamless sensation of drifting cars. That's so cool. Now, while construction continues, we want to give you a first look at one of the roller coaster's ride vehicles, modeled after Dominic Toretto's 1970 Dodge Charger. I got one question though. Are you ready? Yeah. We've been through this. Come on, are you ready? Yeah. All right, then let's shift your focus over here and count it down so we can check it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One way up, no way out. Give it up, all for the family. We stay up, no bailouts. There it is, folks. Universal Mega Movie Summer is just getting started.
Alrighty, so there it is in all its glory. Vin Diesel's beautiful, beautiful Dodge Charger. And I think it's pretty cool. I mean, if you guys can see, like, we're gonna have, like, if you look right there on the seats, we got speakers too, which is kind of interesting to see. So we're gonna be hearing everything that's going down during the ride, right up next to our amazing ears. But yeah, I mean, look, this is pretty cool. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I wish it fit more than 4 people, but all in all, I think this is beautiful. And with the ride vehicle reveal, we also got a new concept art of what this is all gonna look like for Hollywood Drift. Honestly, I do miss that first version that we saw with the cars in the front, the big old sign, the vertical sign. But yeah, the concept, I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this new concept for it? Do we like it? Does version 2 match version 1 a little bit? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Alrighty, and since we are celebrating Mega Movie Summer, let's go get on the new and improved Transformers The Ride. It is not under technical rehearsals anymore, so everything should be smooth.
Let's get out of the city. Good work. Autobots, roll out. I got Megatron. Big flying Decepticons. Destroy them. You can't escape Megatron. Reverse thrusters. Full power. How do we find a way out of here? Wrong way. We're trapped. Surrender or perish. Your planet belongs to me. Take cover. Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters. Way to improvise, team. Thanks for meeting the challenge. Let's head on back to base.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for my time here. A very quick trip, a lot that's going on for Halloween Horror Nights. Another announcement, that's 3 announcements now. I think there's gonna be a bit of a break between announcements, a couple weeks probably, but hey, these have been 3 massive announcements for Halloween Horror Nights 2025. And then of course, the ride vehicle reveal, amazing. Thank you Universal for having us out to see that. Can't wait. I mean, it has begun. Mega Movie Summer has begun, and Halloween Horror Nights 2025 is really, really nearing already, which is crazy to think. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified every time we post a video. That social media, it is TLEV Media all across the board. And with all that being said, my name is Mr. E. I'll see you guys on the next extraordinary adventure.